slapping this, you a dummy. On my mama, on my mama, keep that fake shit from me. Two things that I'm bout is respect and my money, yeah. This for my players and pimps, can't fuck with lames or no simps, yeah. This for my players and pimps, can't fuck with lames or no simps.
Woo!
We back.
We back and we
Motherfucking
back.
Activated Podcast, episode 21.
21.
You already know who it is. It's your
On
boy
them Barry
GDQ the one.
Sanders.
You know what I'm saying? Producer, artist, engineer. You know what I'm saying?
Is that the West Coast
doing
thing?
the thing.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
homie right here, you feel me? Real
Boo.
Walter Ford.
Boo.
The guy who does comedy very well.
Hey, I'm with that.
You know what I'm saying? And then we got Six Side MMA, Mac 2301. You know what I'm
23.
saying? Let me tell you something. He's two people in one. So hit him up. Let's get into it.
Yay.
Activated.
301.
Hey, we made it back.
Podcast. Strictly
21.
lit. We here. Deuce Zero.
This is our legal age episode.
No,
All
it's
right,
not.
so-
That's 21.
That's what I'm saying. This is 21.
So some information for everybody. We got that
Information.
freaking banner. How sick is that?
Uh-oh.
Activated podcast banner.
Banner coming up.
That motherfucker jiggy, ain't
Moving
it?
on up
You know what I'm
to
saying?
the
So that's
sky.
really dope.
Yeah,
We've been gone, us three,
living
together
lives.
for a while.
I
We've
know.
had a few people
Hey,
on
really
here.
quick. Hey, really quick before we get in. Hey, Tonic. Come here, Brody. Real quick before we really get into it. This the boy Tonic, the White Russian. Make sure y'all check him out too. All right, but yeah, this is our first episode.
Since episode 15.
Yup.
So it's been 5 episodes, 6 weeks.
You know, July 5th. So it's August, 18th.
Yeah. So
That's
we-
crazy.
So it's been a month and a half, I guess. It's been fun.
Man, that's
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Damn, that seems so long ago. Like, I feel like.
We had some interesting conversations, for sure,
Mhm.
within the last, I don't know, like 6 weeks. 6 guests? 6 guests? Yeah.
No. 3.
No.
5.
5.
5 guests. What was it?
It wasn't fashion. Who was before fashion? Tiana.
Yup.
So shout out Tiana.
Shout out
that
Tiana.
one.
Walter
was
wasn't
so-
there.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
filled in my spot.
Walter likes to miss an episode.
Every
Here and
now
now.
and then.
I'm saying, man, hey, you know, sometimes
About
you got to take a
this
break.
from you, bro.
Hey, man, I'm trying to get ready for,
Yeah.
you know,
Get focused. You
I
don't
am
need to
get
ready.
focused.
We were getting ready for the last hour and a half.
You right. We are, exactly.
We got so during this time, Walter has lost about 3 different phones from episode 15.
Yup.
So
Oh,
beginning with Tiana, you probably lost at least 2. You lost 1.
or broke.
Lost or broke. Yeah.
So-
been through them. I'm just like the Grim Reaper of phones, bro. They just like don't like me. It's just something that me and phones have had this beef for a long time. The first like good phone I had was I had a Sidekick LX. He went
I always wanted a sidekick,
and then
but
I broke it to where I
Yeah.
could just open it up by just swinging it. It was like, whoosh, can I get your phone number? It was hilarious. It never worked, but I just did it all the time. Like,
that's the only reason why I wanted a sidekick was
Yeah.
just the,
Yeah.
the
just to whip
flick
it out. Whoosh. I
But
texted
T-Mobile was trash in Indiana, so
not where I was at.
that's because you was in Chicago.
That's because I was in Gary. It's a huge difference. It's way worse. No, Chicago got a lot of more options. But it is bad out there too. Shout
Speaking
out
of
to
bad-
everybody over there.
Yeah, speaking back to the crib, we had Unico. He
Yup.
came through and
Yeah.
We talked a lot of good stuff about support and
To be honest with you, I kind of forget like what we actually talked about with everybody. Shout out to everybody
know.
who came on.
Because
I'm sorry.
it was a lot of different topics
We had
and
a lot of-
subjects.
Yeah.
It got real deep sometimes.
Tiana was good because like
it was
people told
from
me
a,
after. Yeah, it was
it was
a female, it was the first-
perspective.
yeah, and she's got a good perspective on things, and she was saying some real shit. And so like I
Exactly.
had people hit me up and be like, "Yo," like she said some real shit,
Mm.
and
Exactly.
she went on for a while talking
Exactly.
real shit.
Because I wasn't here to speak some real. So I was like, I knight you, please.
We ain't really
Come
have
here
to
and-
fact check Tiana though.
I
We
feel
ain't
you
have
though.
to fact check her.
You ain't got
Yeah.
to fact check me either.
We need to,
only with the Will Smith stuff.
Yeah, so things like if anybody
Nah, I feel
wants
you.
to come and operate everything and set it up and not get paid, there is a position open.
Well,
If you would like to be on camera duty and you know what I'm saying, just help out with technical stuff. We got a position
technical
open with
stuff.
Activision.
we'll pay you, man. Don't worry.
But yeah, so you would also fact check this guy. That's part of the
That's
duty.
That's probably gonna be
That's
the
why we would
full
pay
time
you.
job. We may have to offer benefits
we
for
may have to
fact
pay you
checking
for
Walker.
that. Yeah. Have to
Yeah.
pay for that. I need. Because
Cor-
sometimes I get a little wild on here.
I'll say Corey was talking some real shit too.
He was.
Yeah.
Man, he was
Shout
talking
out
about,
King Corey.
Yeah, he was talking about going towards his dreams and accomplishing and
Not worrying about what others do and
yeah, keeping the right people around you. That was
We-
the thing I got about it.
don't forget don't forget to make sure y'all got that volcano insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
Volcano
volcanoes.
insurance and puppies.
So that was a good one too. That was
Yeah.
fire. So
Yeah, are you talking about that?
we
dude
had
that
we
was
had
fighting the
we've had a lot
volcano?
of good people. On
Yeah, we've had a lot of good.
Before
What'd you
that,
say,
Dre Rushmore was good too.
Yeah, shout out
fuck
to
with that
Dre.
one. Bro, I always be watching that fool's Instagram and like he knows hella people in the scene or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I like shit always be coming up on my feed, like on my search feed or something or whatever. And it's like there's some San Diego rapper like I was like, this song's kind of hard. and shit.
Hey, no, yeah, I seen
I
a
don't know
lot of
Was I there for that
SD
episode?
rappers.
I wasn't there.
No.
Dre. No, that was of course not. If you don't remember it, bro, you
Yeah,
wasn't
no,
there.
I also said
That was
I
when
don't
you was
think
in Mexico.
That was our first one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was when you was
you
in
were
Mexico.
supposed-
Bless you, bless
Bless
you.
you, amen.
Like you were supposed to be there.
Yeah, I had to go.
Get lost
Get
in
ready
Mexico.
get ready for comedy. Yeah, I had to go get some material.
Yeah.
I had to go live life.
Yeah, I
So I
seen.
can, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
it. Yeah,
That was a
Dre,
good
Dre was
one.
good. Yeah,
Yeah.
way back in Dre, Xavier.
Xavier
Yeah.
was good.
Xavier, that one was
Yeah,
lit
you
Is
too.
were
he on?
there.
I watched
Is he
that
on
one.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
is he
one
on
was
right now though?
So just so you know, all our early interviews, Walter
You
wasn't there
said
for.
Walter wasn't on that one.
It's just nice to recap.
It is
20. We've had 20 episodes, so
Exactly.
we have over a full day's worth of content on YouTube. So like,
Uh-oh.
someone can go and binge like our stuff. That's
Bro, we have over like
think about a TV show.
10 hours. 10 hours of content.
That's 2 seasons of a TV show, 12 episodes each, bro. Like, but we have more time wise. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Over 24 hours.
Our
That's what-
podcast lasts longer than an hour-long TV show, no commercials. If a TV show had no commercials in an hour, it's like what? 45, it's really like 45, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So what we're getting at is consistency. Is what we like. That's the important thing. Is that we just trying to stay consistent with it.
Yeah,
Which
stay
is
in
why
front of your mic.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was trying to, which is why that I try to show up to all the episodes now.
Content as well, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Content. We've talked
content
about
as well as time,
an array of
but that
things.
comes too. That comes too.
The thing is like, it's all good stuff.
And I'm here now.
That, if you want to go laugh
For
at
now.
Walter.
And I'm here now.
For now.
For now, what you talking about? Until I go
I
on
wanna-
tour.
We
in
know-
like 2 years.
I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see what your career high is for consecutive shows showing up.
Exactly. Until I go on tour, give me like another year, some change. Then yeah. Shout out to the
do you
Boop-
think
Boop
that
tour coming soon.
the podcast has helped your routines or you with comedy? Like, or are you just,
Oh,
dead
1,000%.
tired right now? And
Oh no, 1,000%. Oh man, I do comedy tired. You got to learn. If it's something that you want to accomplish, you're going to have to do it when you're tired. You're going to have to do it when you're uncomfortable. So eventually you get comfortable with being uncomfortable. So doing this is giving me the opportunity to practice just talking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talking. And that's a skill in itself. Communication, I guess, through language. Because most of our communication is through, it's like 10% tone, 10% what you're saying, and like 80% body language. So if you can practice perfecting, tone or like, I guess, just speaking, then when I get on stage, I can be like, hey, what's going on? I could just get on there and have some skills.
so what has your favorite conversation been from, like, what has been your favorite episode if you can think back, or your favorite conversation that we've had, or your favorite guest that we've had? All of those. Answer them all. Go.
Answer them all. Go. I don't remember any of the questions, but I'm here though, and thank you. I want to shout out to all the little people that helped me. I'm just playing. No, I think my favorite conversation was I think King Corey, and we were just talking about passion, or not even passion, just putting yourself in the right environment to succeed. And I think that's really important. And I think he said it in a way that I couldn't say it. You know what I'm saying? So, because we all say, with all that personal development and all that, succeed and success, it's all the same stuff. You just word it different, so
Yeah.
in a way that people can understand it. Because that's understanding is just when two things you don't understand come together, and you be like, oh yeah, that makes sense now. So I feel like that one was lit. My favorite Boop quote was, I think,
Sustainability.
no,
Quit
one-
playing.
the one I did about
Why you gotta
time.
do your boy dirty like that, bro? You know what I'm saying?
The one I did about time, or the one I said I was talking about the power of no. I think that one is
The power of no.
yeah. Cause like it was pretty much talking about how simplifying makes stuff easier and better. So the more things you don't do, it's more important to what you don't do rather than what you do. I guess I don't want to say do, but you know what I'm
Nice
saying?
pun.
Yeah, exactly. But because like if you pretty much your time is your energy, or whatever you want to call it, or your life, time is your life, whatever you want to call it. So the more that you give your time to different things, like if you're texting 15 people, or if you gotta do 8 things that you don't want to do and hang around with people you don't want to hang around, that's taking your time, which is also taking your life, which is also taking your energy. And if you don't do those things, if you simplify, okay, I'm going to just spend today, I'm going to go somewhere I want to go to. I'm going to go talk to this person that I've been wanting to talk to. I'm going to go run because I know I want to feel better for myself. And once you start doing the things that you want to do, the few things that'll put you in a better state or put you, then your life will be easier. And then you can focus more.
So, don't do a bunch of stuff.
Don't
At the same
overload.
time.
Don't overload
That's
yourself.
great advice for yourself.
Yes. And don't do what you don't want to do.
You're literally speaking to yourself right now.
Yeah,
All of that stuff is
Bro,
because I'm speaking to
you're-
myself.
Walter.
Yeah.
I don't know. He doesn't take his own advice.
Yeah, exactly. All that stuff is to myself.
But you know what? That's always. I feel like that's with
The
a
best
lot of
Do
people.
as I say, don't.
That's the best teachers. Yeah.
What is it? Do as I say, don't
Not a-
do as. Or
I
do
what
as
is
I say, not as I do.
it? Yeah.
Whatever
There you
that
go.
is. Just
There
listen.
you go.
I say
It's good
just
for
listen.
you. Maybe you should Go
Are you saying
rewatch them. How
are you
many episodes have you rewatched? Because I
all
not
the
gonna
ones
lie,
I'm
I
not
haven't.
on. No, I haven't
that's good.
rewatched any of them. If I could be honest with you.
Okay.
I just show up and I'll be like, yeah, and I'll just promote like, hey, everybody watch it, because I just like it. I don't know. I don't like my voice.
Well, it's like it's cool to go in real time, and you're good at. He does it because you're learning. It's like watching film, like as sports.
Yeah.
And then, I feel the same way in that I lived the conversation, so I don't necessarily know if I want to go back to the conversation.
No, I feel that.
And you a little bit just seem like you do too much that you don't rewatch it. Because I did rewatch. Like, I was rewatching them for the first 4 or 5, but I haven't since then at all. And I also edit it, so it's like
You
Yeah,
see,
that is rewatching it.
basically.
it doesn't take that long, but
You still rewatch enough to know what we were talking about, to remember
You
the
rewatch.
conversations.
Yeah.
yeah, the podcast, it takes up a good
I don't do a lot.
6-7 hours total to go from coming here, setting it up, and then dropping you off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's
Exactly.
bad, but
No, I
I'm just
know what
saying,
you're saying, the whole
it
process.
takes time. So you were talking about
Yeah.
the time thing.
I appreciate that ride, by the way.
Of course, bro.
Yeah.
I'll give you a ride all the time,
Yeah, of
bro.
course.
You're on the way, literally on the way.
Hell yeah.
You're 15 south. I'm coming here anyway, no matter what.
Shout out to San Diego.
Yeah. And
15
so,
South. No traffic on Sundays.
and then going home, editing it, putting it up, changing the YouTube description takes a good amount of time.
But that's the thing that people don't understand too. That it's something that you want to do. You gotta sacrifice that time. 'Cause that's 8 hours out of your day that you sacrifice. And you got, a fiance, and you got, you was doing school,
Yeah.
and we all had stuff going on. And like you said, I was doing a lot. Since we started, I've done 2 plays. I do shows. Done a whole bunch of shows.
How many times you been to L.A.?
Did this. Yeah, been to LA 4, 5 times, 6 times. Yeah. Just came from LA last night, did a show. Did a competition, lost. Shout out to Quentin Austin. I think that's the dude who won. Yeah, he was good. But it's cool because now I know how to win now, so I'll be back.
Do
yo.
do
No, I'm
do
just
do 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 do. You know how to win.
Yep. I know how to win. I need to just go
Like,
in there with a
boo.
friend that's like J-Rock.
Boo.
And everything else, win.
Boop. If you've paid attention to all the episodes, you will know that Walters had this Boop shirt before J-Rock had that song.
Oh yeah, he
That
does
should
say
let
boop in
y'all
I've been saying
further
Boop.
know.
I've been saying,
And if you really know Walter, you would know that he's used the word
niggas been
boop
saying boop.
in his initial first conversations with everybody he's met.
Oh yeah, it's at
So
least
in
it's
other
at least
words,
2,000
for lack
people
of
in Indiana saying boop.
yeah,
least
for
At
lack
least
of better
2,000.
words,
And
for
it's
lack
a
of
lot
better
people,
words,
like,
you're
a
looking
lot of
at the originator.
It's a lot of people saying boop in Indiana, bro. Like I had everybody in the whole party understanding what boop was. It's like a lot of people understanding that boop is a movement.
Do
Yeah,
do
you've
people?
And
had
it's
20. What is it? Not 20. 16, 15 boop quotes. If someone wants to go through all the episodes
We should
and
do.
put
We
them
should do a
together of
compilation.
all the boop quotes,
We should.
that
we
would
should-
be really cool.
I can do that probably if you show me how to do it. I could do that.
Well,
And it'll be like
That
a
shit's
boop quote
gone.
compilation.
That shit's gone.
yeah. So what we would have to do is screen capture on a phone and then put them all together. And it's not
Alright,
gonna be
that's
as good
cool, too.
quality.
Hey, if anybody want to do
Because-
that for some free apparel, I got you.
All right, I'll do
Uh,
it and get me.
No
get
one's
myself
gonna
some
fucking do it, dude.
apparel. I'll do it.
You
No,
can
I
do
won't.
it.
I was say you can't even keep a phone. What the hell you mean?
That's another thing, y'all. Slow down.
Yeah, so have
Slow
you,
down.
from the podcast, do you think that you've changed your approach to what
Phones?
you're trying
Yes.
to do?
Yes, the phones.
No,
yes.
I mean, it seems like since we were butthurt at you for missing the ones, you realized it, so you kind of changed, and it seems like you're doing maybe like 10% less than you were
Bullshit.
before. 10%.
Less
yeah,
bullshit.
I mean, I wouldn't even.
10% less.
I wouldn't even. Yeah,
He's,
yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
being more
Let
active.
me say, I've been.
He's being
I've been
more proactive about it.
Yeah, I've taken the podcast. I've like I said when I talked about the power of no things, I've focused on more. I focused more and been doing less. So yeah, I say hell yeah. I don't do nothing no more. I just chill, go do comedy, and do this. Go to
Right.
work.
That's real shit, bro.
Yeah.
All I do is, you know,
Win, 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 win.
yeah, that's every day. But no, I've been going to work, coming home, and it's not so much as like that's what I'm slaving to do. It's just work and go.
You
got to
get that investment right now.
I
You
mean,
got to
it's
invest
just-
the dream. Invest in the dream. G.
It's just I feel like working a lot more behind the scenes of things, just like just going out and
Getting it together.
networking. Yeah, you know, trying to strategize. You know,
Yeah, I strategize too sometimes.
but yeah, it's just like now that I'm kind of like in a groove of like how things go, I'm planning ahead now. You know,
Exactly.
there's a lot of things that's gonna change, you know, from here on out in terms of like the podcast and
Yeah.
shit like that.
My whole life.
Yeah, I say yeah,
Yeah.
you getting married and other shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, so now I'm just planning. the
Announcement
next
coming
move.
soon. No. Yeah, keep going.
But yeah, like this learning from this podcast is I just been learning how to get better and learn to like just let things flow, and then you know and just thinking a little bit, putting a little bit more thought into everything. So you know, I feel like this podcast has helped me grow a lot.
Okay. Did you hit your plug
Yeah.
just to re-up and he was like, boot? Yeah.
Basically.
No, I'm just playing.
Yeah.
I'd say boot.
I'm the same. I think it's helped me a little bit more
Really?
with how. What? The podcast?
It helped you, bro? No, I'm just playing. But no,
It's been a cool experience
Yeah.
because.
Have you ever done anything like this? Like talking or like
No,
radio
no,
or
no radio, nothing like that.
or broadcasting or anything?
No broadcasting.
This,
I'm a
I'll say, yeah,
rapper.
this is
I
the
rap
first thing.
and I produce.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Is that the bucket hat voice or that's
It's
the
my
bucket-
acting voice. I'm
That's
trying to
the-
be like you, bro. I told you.
Is it-
I'm trying to. If
Oh, a
anybody
thespian?
wants to like see me and be like, "Yo, you would be good in this movie," hit me up.
I feel
As
I
a-
could do voices.
with
I
the
know a couple
really
people.
good.
I'll say
Shout
with
out
the
to Bianca,
reoccurring
by the
role.
way. Shout
like
out to
a
Bianca.
reoccurring role or just cameos.
I'd do anything. I would like. Acting is fun.
I did my last
But
play
I
in
haven't
Old English.
done it in Old English.
I was like, "Where art thou with thee, though thou doest those brothels?" And he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Hey, man, I'm just reading the lines, bro. Reading the lines."
But yeah,
bro.
I think it's
I've never
been
done
a cool
anything like
experience
this.
and yeah,
all.
helped me with, I guess, putting my thoughts together, and made me want to, like develop, I guess, argumentatively. I don't know,
persuasive.
things-
Persuasive.
not being persuasive, but it's made me want to
Improve your
teach
dialogue.
more, yeah, and improve how I get my point across
Mm-hmm.
and improve what I want to get across. And I think it's helped a
Without
lot,
sounding
making
too
yeah.
argument. Like yeah,
Yeah.
we've learned to
Win,
debate,
win, win,
kind of.
win.
I guess kind of like debate respectively.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
respectfully, like without give your
without
point.
judgment.
Yeah, exactly. Give your point of view while understanding the other point of view at the same time.
Yeah, I feel like it's this podcast has helped
there you
a
go.
lot of us communication wise.
Exactly. I didn't
Yeah.
tell y'all. I used to do the radio. So I used to do
Midnight Soul.
Midnight Soul at Ball State. Shout out to Midnight Soul and WCRD 96.3. Is that what it was? Yeah. But I used to do the radio every weekend. It was midnight to 2 a.m. And it was called Midnight Soul. And I only played classic soul and R&B. So I talked on there every night like, welcome back to Midnight Soul.
No, you did not. Did
Yeah,
you really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The lady
And then
know.
he got
That shit was funny as fuck.
Barry White, AJ.
Yeah, yeah. And our friend AJ, he got a super deep voice too. Like he literally sounded like Isaac Haynes. Like literally, he just sounded like Chef every day.
day. Shout out, AJ,
yeah.
Black King. And
What's
motherfuckers.
That's
going?
hilarious.
Yeah, so I used to be like,
Hey,
welcome,
Really,
welcome.
yeah,
to the
shout out
Midnight
him
Soul.
for that photo shoot in the Six Side Apparel. That was much love. I appreciate that.
We the new
Yeah.
radio. I'm telling you.
Yup.
I think it would be
Boop.
cool for us to get become radio personalities. That's such an easy job. It's such an dude.
It's
It's
not.
so easy
He
being
said
Charlemagne.
it's
not.
Yes, it is.
It's not, bro. I've
Yes,
read
it
his book,
is.
bro. Read Black Privilege and see it's not his job. His schedule is not what you think it is, bro. He gets up at the same time every day. He don't smoke or drink. He smokes and drinks when he vacations. My bad. But like during the week when he work, bro, he just get up. He go to work at the same time. Then he get off work from
That's
one
what
job.
I do 5
go-
days a week, bro.
Go right to what I'm saying. He go right to his other job because he do a TV show. Then he go right to his other job. My bad. That was that burrito.
Okay, so
But what I'm saying is, his life is super scheduled, and it starts at 5 a.m. and it ends at like 10 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then it's like, what I'm saying, bro, is that's not easy, bro. So I feel you on this easy, but
it's
get to
not
that level.
easy, but what I'm saying is he's not like a construction worker. He doesn't sit there and have to figure things out.
it's not a dangerous job.
It's not mentally or physically dangerous. All he's doing is being disciplined, and he works 15 hours, which everybody does basically.
Yeah, but
And he just is a radio personality, so it's his job to be a radio personality in front of a microphone.
It's his
but
job
he's been
to
doing
talk.
it. He's
And to
been doing it
talk.
for 20
That's
some
what I-
years though. But he's been talking. But you got to get to that level.
Yes, but I'm saying that,
That it's
it would
easy.
be cool.
Yeah. I'm just saying
If-
it's not easy to get to that level.
It's not. I don't think it's easy to get there, but I think what
When
he
you get there,
does
it's easy.
actually
It's
for
Get there.
his job is easy.
I see
I
what
think
you're
that's what
saying.
he's saying. It's
Yeah, I
like
see what you're saying.
You
once you
Wow.
get to that point to where like, all right, this is what it is every day, it's easy.
Yeah.
Get
yeah,
it?
yeah,
So
yeah,
it,
yeah.
basically, it's the the incline, and then once you get to the top and you make it to what our everyday dream goal is to do. Well, this is what I want to wake up and do for the rest of my life. It's easy to plateau. It just plateaus.
Bro, let me tell you something. If we each made $100,000 a year off this podcast and only did it 3 days a week, I wouldn't work the other 4 days.
Oh yeah, me either.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, me either.
So all we need is 10,000 fans each who will spend $100 on us, so we make $100,000 a year.
I mean, well, not spend $100,000, but want to back our dream and see our vision and help.
No,
get
no
us to the
one
next
wants
level.
to back your dream unless you have something for them. It's just how
Yeah.
it is, and that's
I-
why we need to.
I
bring
disagree
value.
with that. I disagree with that completely. I feel you, but I
Bro.
disagree with that because people buy feelings, bro. People don't in the world of purchasing in like the realm of like buying and stuff. People don't buy stuff because people buy it because they make them feel good. That's why like people go to Starbucks. You can get some coffee or you can go to Starbucks. You get it because it feel good. Why do people get? I'm gonna give me a nice car. I'm gonna give me whatever, because it makes me feel good and experience. If you ever been to a store or a restaurant and it's like real dirty and then the people real rude and then you whatever,
Right.
you like fuck this shit. The food is worse, or you don't even shop there because it's a bad feeling. But if you go somewhere and it's somebody that puts you in a good mood and you feel like they're genuinely trying to help you, or they're being genuine in general,
No.
then you'll purchase with them.
But
yeah, bro.
people-
1,000% people
no.
buy feelings, bro. People
Yeah,
buy.
they do.
People buy
They
feelings,
do. They
bro.
do. But what I'm saying is people aren't buying your stuff because they support your dream.
Yes,
You're
they
still
are.
giving them something, whether it be
Oh,
an
yeah.
experience
Or a
or-
T-shirt
or
some shoes
value or
something like that.
something. No one right. That's why you don't have anyone donating to you. You don't have the dude at the comedy store walking up and giving you $10 because you had a great show.
You right. Yeah, well they do sometimes. But you do get paid sometimes. But I get what you're saying. Because it's an exchange of something. Like, hey, we got hats, and then somebody give you money for the hat. So they getting the hat, but they not whatever.
Especially,
But they
in-
buy in the hat because of the good feeling of buying the hat from you, because they want to wear what you want to wear. So
Yes,
it's like, okay,
yes.
I feel
I'm gonna
good.
say really
to
quick.
support what you
I'm gonna
wanna
say
do.
this just on the fly. Anybody who will go back and watch this episode and screen record me saying this, I'll give them a free apparel item. You have to watch this podcast, screen record it,
Uh-huh.
and send it to either me, Walter, or Q.
And you can't be Rav because my homie can't be a family member. You can't.
Yeah. Anybody who supports the Activated Podcast right now, if you screen record me saying I will give you a free apparel item, you will get it. But you must send it to me, Walter, or Q. But yeah, anyways, we ain't really talking.
Yeah,
I say
that's
you
a
don't
good
got the people don't have to buy things. I feel like it has to be a balance. There has to be a balance. But I think the part that needs to pick its slack up more is the support for one another.
It's
You
true.
know, I get what you're saying. People will do it just because they feel like they have that connection or whatever. But a lot of
it don't even gotta be a connection, because it's like Champion.
okay, but who's really going?
Because you buy Champion because it make you feel good because you wearing the brand name.
Bro, but you're talking
Any brand name.
But this is the thing. Right now we're talking about examples of things that are big. Charlemagne, Champion. Those things already are big, and so.
But they
what
wasn't
I'm-
always
he-
big.
But we're saying that.
I mean,
at
you
the
forgot.
independent
Okay,
level.
Champion.
They wasn't always big though. They was independent at one point in time. You see
But what? Okay, but for them to get to where they're at now,
because they
But
sold experience.
no one went to the Champion dude who made Champion
'Cause they
and
sold
gave him
experience.
money with and didn't buy a shirt.
Exactly. But they buy the shirt because they want the experience of feeling good, because they like the shirt.
Yes.
They're like, okay, this is a good shirt. I'm going to buy it and feel good. I feel good with this shirt on.
but what I'm saying is that there needs to be more support of, they're trying to do something. They're trying to make a change. They're trying to do whatever.
And that's another way of feeling good.
You don't even have to pay with money though. Like
And that's the thing. I seen a post. King Rico had posted it. He was like, "Yo, homie's thing is on Spotify. Put that shit, put it on repeat and mute it. Help your boy get his streams up.
it's true.
Right then and there, you're how much is Spotify? $9.99.
Yeah.
But you're clearly, if you have Spotify, you're clearly getting more out of that $9.99. So for you to sit there and let your boy's song play for an hour, that's not hurting you. You know what I'm saying? Let that shit play repeatedly while you're at work. Just have that bitch on mute. You know what I'm saying? So, but we don't get that. People don't want, people. You don't have to, like you said, you don't have to spend money to support somebody. A like here, a share here, you
a
know,
story,
a
yeah.
comment,
This,
a
go look
shout
at
out.
this.
And that's also, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
It's, bro, and no offense to, it's all our friends or my friends too. Like, if you know that we're doing this and it doesn't take a lot to go and repost it or post it and take a screenshot and be like, go look at this. Go look at this. I liked this. Go look at it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's,
Yeah.
at this point, it's slowed down. I don't blame people because there's so much oversaturation of everything. There's a new rapper every week. There's a new TV show every week. There's a new podcast every week. There's a new video in your face every
Podcast
day.
week. I like that.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And so
No,
it's
but
not
that's
their fault
real.
they're oversaturated. So you can't support everything. So
No, you gotta
instead of
build
supporting
value.
some things, it falls back into supporting nothing
Mm-hmm.
because there's too much going on with it.
Not
You
that-
see what I'm saying?
But I
But I feel like if you build it, they will come. So Rome wasn't building a day.
yeah.
And as long as
and
Paul
we'll-
Bunyan got feet, then he can make flapjacks. No, I'm just playing, but that didn't make that.
I was saying,
But no,
I
for
don't
real
know
though.
what, I don't know what the fuck that meant. But
It
like,
didn't mean nothing at all. But no, seriously though, I feel like that's when you got to build value because the people that have the most, like you said, interesting, or like we was talking about before, the most focused or interesting, or have something that you want to watch. Those are the most successful ones, or those are the ones that people pay attention to,
Well,
instead of all of the thousands.
I don't think none of us are saying like, you know, you said we have to build value. I don't think none of us are rushing it or anything like that, but because I think we can all agree that every episode we've gotten better in some shape, way, or form, whether it be visual wise, i.e., the banner,
Logo.
or the logo
Hats.
and intro, the merchandise. It doesn't have to be how we communicate and how we, you know, again, like you said, voice our opinions respectfully. You're talking about, you know, Walter, you talk about mentally, like how mentally we're getting better. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, we're hurrying up because we're getting better regardless. You know what I'm saying? So we're just saying, like, from an outside standpoint, our family and shit, or outside of our family and shit, like just supporting one another to help one another. So
I mean,
I agree with all
I
that.
don't do it that much. Like, I don't really post and say, go look at
Yeah.
so and so. So
I
I'm part
agree
of the
with that.
problem too.
Yeah, exactly.
So
So
so it does come back to us. I really want the podcast
Long- to be honest,
be
It takes
able
being
to
proactive.
give value,
you put
though.
it takes
you
being
get in what you
proactive.
put out.
Yeah, exactly. Let's be
Until we
proactive.
start,
Or you get out what you put in.
putting things where we give an opinion or talking about something someone's never heard or thought of or talked about or learned, then we'll start picking it up, I think.
Or from our perspective, yeah, we got to learn how to do that. But it's cool. But like you were saying, it takes time, so we're just taking our time. We're on 21, so we're getting there. Each episode, it gets better and better.
Well,
So what y'all
I-
think about Kanye on Jimmy Kimmel though?
Boy, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay. Well, you sound like you wasn't done yet.
Nah, he was done.
Nah, I'm not. Nah, bro.
What you were saying? Well, finish that. Finish that.
I forget.
My bad. We was talking about supporting each other. And
That's all it
repost.
is, bro. Just support one another. It doesn't.
Repost and
It's not gonna call. It's not something that's gonna break your pockets. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, no. Oh, this is what I was gonna say. I had posted. This is so bad. I feel like I'm sitting here complaining about social media. I feel like an asshole. I'm an asshole. But no. Okay. Besides the fact that social media was the medium, I'm wondering what we can do better, right? And what would make people more interested. And we've asked the question 1,000 times, but there's still no feedback from outside of saying we should do this. This would
Mhm.
make me more interested.
I'll say I get a lot of feedback from, like you said, family, friends and family.
Yeah.
Tia, like, but outside of that, I don't really get too much, and it's like I mean, I don't know. I can't say what it's like because I don't know why I'm not like what's so hard about giving a little feedback. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I still think at some point in time, everybody will.
All the
catch
feedback
on.
I got was good. It was like, oh, I see a podcast taking off. I was like, yeah.
But they didn't watch it.
But they ain't watch that shit though.
Yeah.
They're just saying, "Oh yeah, that shit's." Oh yeah, that was a good
That's
episode.
why you were like, a couple months ago, you're all, let's put it on Spotify. Like, no one watches it on YouTube, and YouTube's free. YouTube uses Google as the search engine. So you type in the Activated Podcast, and our shit will be everywhere on Google or YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that hard to find.
Yeah, it really isn't. Like, I can get on somebody who's never heard of the podcast, type in the Activated Podcast on YouTube, and ours is the first one that pops up.
I just don't. I feel it's a lot of our fault too, because I guess early we didn't provide enough anything for people to be like, I'm a huge fan. I love the Activated Podcast.
I tell you what, anybody who goes and screen records their favorite boob quote and send it to me, Q, or Walter will get a free apparel item. Or a shout out. Like, if you can, or honorary sponsor of the podcast. Like, I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick which one you want. If you screenshot and record your favorite boob quote from Walter. So, I don't know. Maybe that'll, bring in a little bit more support, but it's whatever. I mean, I ain't tripping because I know at some point in time we're going to get to where, like, we them niggas, when it comes to this podcast shit. Like, I see our growth getting big.
Not if we don't provide the right content.
I mean, I know we will. We
gotta learn what the right content is, bro. So you gotta take time to get there.
All about time.
You're right.
That's the one.
You're right,
We
but
ain't
you
got
do.
time now. Nah, but I don't want to feel like an asshole, like I'm complaining about it.
No,
I just don't know
But
how to cross the line of casual. I like what you guys are doing to I watch all your episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you
You
know?
gotta-
I don't know where that
Success
line
leaves
is
clues,
and how
bro.
we jump it.
Success leaves clues. We just gotta find the people that's done it already, and use their formula. Put our own creativity to it. Yes, that's literally everything in life. Nothing in life is new.
Yes, but at the same time, everybody's different.
You're right. That's what I'm saying. That's why you put your own
So
creativity
one
to it.
thing that someone got successful doing, we may not.
You're right. But we ain't got to look at just
That's
one
why
person.
you got to twist it.
Exactly.
That's why you got to twist it.
Exactly. But that's a base.
I'm
It's
not a
start.
follower, bro.
You ain't got to be a follower. It's called mentorship, or like learning from other people's experiences. So you ain't got to live through it yourself the hard way.
It's just growth, bro.
Yeah.
This is all growth.
Yeah.
That's how
That's
you.
what I
We
think.
grow.
That's how you break it. That's how you generalize it by just saying growth. Just slap a big ass
Boop.
sticker in front of us right now that says growth. But
The Activated
Yeah.
Podcast growing.
But yeah, we've had a lot of people on here though, y'all. My
yeah,
bad.
shout out to
So
everybody.
Shout out to everybody
shout
on
out
here.
to Dre. Shout out to Dub. Shout out to Unico. Shout out to Izzy on right now though. Shout out to Tiana. Shout out Ren Nicole, King Corey.
Fashion.
Yeah. Shout out Fashion.
Yeah, shout out
You
Fashion.
know, shout out Strictly Lit. Shout out
Yeah.
JY
Lit.
Production. Shout out La Mesa Media Records and Technology. You know, shout out Six Side.
Shout out Boop.
Shout out
Boop
Third.
ENT.
Yeah, shout out Third Flow. Shout out TFMG. CPR. Shout out everybody, man. But yeah,
Shout out
that-
Mind Over Matter.
Mind Over
Shout
Matter.
out Big
Yeah.
Steve. Shout out Ravi B. Shout out Jay Nagus.
And Boop.
Shout out Smooth. Shout out Hustle. Shout out Boop.
Okay.
Shout out Boop.
Boop.
Shout out Boop.
Shout out
Already.
Distinct. Shout out Dub Deucey. You know,
This is what we turning this into right now.
I feel like
Shout out to my
That should be our
mom.
podcast.
Shout out to my
Just
girl.
Shout out to everybody we know.
Mm.
This should be a podcast of just shout outs. Hey, who you want to shout out on today's episode? We
Hey,
just go through a list.
Shout out, yeah.
Go to
Shout
the
out
yellow pages.
yeah,
Yellow pages, just shouting out people.
I don't got a phone book though.
Yeah, I want to shout out
One thing, my cousin.
Dr. Chun.
Was it shout out my cousin Pookie and them.
Shout out.
Yeah, you got Pookie them.
Yeah,
Always
that
need
was a
shout out.
good conversation. Who's Pookie and them? Shout out Unico. That was a great one. That was a.
Yeah.
We figured out who Pookie and them was.
Yup,
That's dope.
Yup. For all the viewers that needed to learn that day.
Pookie
And
and them.
Pookie and them.
I feel like we all learned a lot that
Shout
day.
out Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, with
what
the
was
A.
you
I'm done
saying?
complaining.
Alright.
Shout out Jimmy Kimmel for pulling a Kanye on Kanye.
I'm trying to. Yeah.
He
I don't-
did.
I think
I
that
think
y'all
was
he's
see
an
kind
that?
asshole. I think Jimmy Kimmel's always been an ass, but
I do not think that.
But maybe it's because I think it's a comedy bias thing, and I think it's just funny. But
I think it was strict. I think it was planned though.
I
think
don't
that
know
was
why
planned.
Kanye wanted to go on TV again.
Because he dropping an album. He dropped albums. What you mean? Why he go on TV?
Dude, his dropping his albums alone were an event, bro. He didn't need to do TV.
exactly, he didn't need to. But how do you get more? You go do. TV.
I don't think that really enhanced his sales. Him going on TV, I don't think that really boosted his sales.
I mean,
His
it
name
keeps
alone.
His name in
I do.
there,
His
but-
name,
Everything.
and the
It's not gonna subtract from his sales. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it can only add on. So I feel you.
But
bro.
Jimmy
But I
Kimmel's
don't think-
still an asshole.
I mean, I feel you. What does that got to do with it though?
You think Jimmy Kimmel gives a fuck what Kanye has to say about anything?
I mean,
Hell
his
no.
job is. I mean, wait.
His job is
I
to
don't think- I don't-
pretend
So,
like he's
and
interested.
act.
I think that.
like
I think
he
that's a lot
cares.
of them though.
so
I
you
that's
think he just act like he cares?
Of course. Is Jimmy Kimmel like a real journalist? Is Jimmy
He's a
Kimmel going
comedian.
out, but is he going to get the truth? So
No, it's a
so-
he's a comedian, but
right,
he's there.
But the comedic part, it draws. There's that blurred line where people don't understand that it's supposed to be a comedic routine, but he passes it off as journalism.
But comedy is the truth, though. So I don't think he's a journalist. I don't think late night TV is journalism, bro.
But what he's
I don't
saying
think
is,
I know what you're saying, but I don't think it's journalism, bro. It's not. It's
Okay,
entertainment.
so-
It's
so-
television.
So that's
Because
what
that's
he's
like
saying.
Johnny Carson, bro. Like Johnny Carson, like the Tonight Show is like, it's never like been about journalism. It's been
It
about
has though.
entertainment.
No
it's
way.
entertainment.
They
We're ta-
use the
but-
media and stuff like that to sway people's political opinions. You
I mean, I
trying to
feel
tell
you.
me
I agree.
Jimmy
I can
Kimmel
agree with
and
that.
all those people aren't doing some? It's all
Well, I mean, I don't know if it's meant to. I mean, I guess you could say it's ways, but I mean, it's supposed. Everybody has an audience, so I mean, but that's automatically
But
known.
like
out
what
in
he's
the
saying though,
open,
do you really think Jimmy Kimmel cares about Kanye's opinions? Do you
Yes.
really think,
I mean, as far as like the entertainment to make a
bro?
to make
so
a
when
joke
he
out
asked
of it,
him-
yeah.
So when he asked
When you
him,
say does he really care, what qualifies as does he really care? Like
does he
like-
really show interest?
Yeah,
Is
I mean,
he really being genuine
because
to
he on
hear
the
his?
show? Because I think because he to be able to make it funny, it got to be the truth. So you got to really have interest in
I
it
feel
to
like
be able to make it
again,
funny.
I feel like Jimmy Kimmel's at that point to where like he's cool with how his career is going now. So therefore, him Kanye coming on and him asking, so why do you feel like George Bush doesn't care about black people, but Donald Trump does? And it showed Kanye getting stumped. First of all, I think that part in itself was scripted because he was like,
He just smiled.
let's go to commercial break. We'll come right back. Like,
I
Come
mean,
on,
but
bro.
that's- I feel like he
Well,
just
and
saved him.
If even
Think
if
about it. This is-
wasn't
wait.
scripted,
I
like,
think
that's
he
a
just
weird
saved-
question to get asked on like live television.
But that's
But-
the question everybody wanted to know.
Like, bro, think
That's
about it.
literally
Think
the
about
question
it.
everybody
That
wanted
stuff
to
is scripted because you only have an X amount of time. So for him to, he could have asked that and was like, and they could have signaled going to break in 10, 9, 8, whatever. And
Yeah, I feel you.
all right, bet. Let's this when you're on that type of stuff, like,
They control the production.
yeah, they control the production. So that's why I think it was scripted. I don't think that was like a real authentic question. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't care.
He didn't answer the question though. That's the thing.
But go back and does he ask with any sort of curiosity? Like, is he really trying to get anywhere on the subject, or is Jimmy Kimmel just helping the tension narrative about everything already?
I think he just asking them questions and making it funny about it.
Yeah.
But like you were saying though, it's swaying people. But I think it just appeals to the audience that they want to appeal to, which is what every TV show is. So, but it is with the intent of the TV show, I guess, to have a particular view on a certain whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where they money at. So if you gotta, but in saying that though, I think that he asked him all them questions and did it perfectly without being biased to being against him. Cause Jimmy Kimmel obviously don't like Trump or whatever. So but he didn't disrespect him or make him seem stupid. Like, all right, Kanye, you like Trump, you a dumbass. So
he
like, nothing like
he
that.
asked him
yeah.
a
He was like, why? If you think this is this, why do you
from
think
a
this is
mediator
this?
standpoint.
But I don't think he said it like, you dumb as hell. But because I don't think you can say it like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be like, why the hell do you believe in this dumbass dude? Like, this is dumb as hell. You an idiot. You
he
can't
kept it
say
formal.
that on your
He kept it formal
Yeah,
but
and
you can't do
unbiased.
that
For sure,
when
for sure.
somebody's a guest on your TV show. So I
But
think
why even have
it's
like
TV,
talk
bro.
about it?
It's TV
That's
show.
exactly
TV, bro. Which is it's
exactly.
entertainment, bro. So you gotta, I don't know. I feel like it's,
entertainment.
but it's
But
it's
that
a late
shit
it's
goes
a late
in
night
people's heads.
it's a late night television show, bro. So it's like it has to be cut a certain cloth. And I mean, and it's all white dudes too. If you notice, too, majority is all white
yeah.
dudes. So that's the thing too. But it has to be a certain because they all trying to emulate
Walter,
Johnny Carson.
until Walter comes with his.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. I mean, they got like Arsenio Hall and like
Yeah, but
they-
you could
there's
go
a couple
on there
people
and
that
have
did
a
it.
legit conversation with Kanye and be there and be
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I really want to know why you did this.
Yeah, I
Why
know.
were you like that? And it would still be funny no matter what
Exactly.
it says.
Yeah. I agree, and it'd be genuine. Yeah. I agree, but you can't. But
You
what
don't
I'm
have
saying
to-
is that's a different media. That's
But
a different
but
media.
you know what though? I
Yeah,
think
but fuck TV. That's what I'm saying. We the new radio.
that's what bro. I was just about
I'm
to
saying
say.
that's
You get
his
more.
job.
You get it more authenticity here, but you can sit here and laugh just as long as you would on Jimmy Kimmel.
I agree.
Bro,
completely.
that's what I was going to say. I
That's
think
his-
that's what
that's just his
separates
job.
us from everybody else is how real and authentic we keep it.
Are you saying he
Yeah.
shouldn't take that job for millions of
No,
dollars?
no, not at all. I'm just saying Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel is not Jimmy Kimmel. He's part of the machine, right? The whole thing,
Okay.
the media machine.
Well, I
That's
mean,
what
I
I'm
feel like the
saying.
media machine is money, though. I mean,
Yeah, Well,
because
of
it's
course.
always, but it's always gonna be. Well, I guess they created it to be two different sides, so it's
But-
like.
but
all right.
what's
Does
it called? What's
hey,
it
really
called?
quick,
The
does Jimmy Kimmel does
show.
stand up?
You said
Does he,
what?
does he do stand up?
Not no
I don't-
more, but he used to. Everybody you've seen on TV used to do stand up, bro. Yeah, they all used to.
Okay.
do
It's
stand-up.
called the Jimmy Kimmel Show. Like, he does have to have some creativity in it, or
Yeah.
puts his input in
Input
it or
into it
something.
a little bit, but I agree. I just know like when you were doing TV, bro, like you can only do what they let you do because like I said, they're all trying to emulate the Johnny Carson show, which was like obviously one of the most watched shows because it was like the only show that you could watch.
Hey.
that was the only option. But still, though, you know what I'm saying? Like that was like the stereotype. You gotta have a white dude tell jokes, whatever, and it's like whatever. So I feel you. It is a machine, I guess you could say.
And so that's why.
But it's like that's just his job. Like his job is in the machine. I mean, it's like okay, you can get paid. You know, it's. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on the inside of it. I can see it in a different outlook.
Are you giving it?
Because
I'll
he's getting
say
paid millions of dollars.
It's
Walter.
But
maybe
in saying
giving-
that, you don't got to sell your soul, or not sell your soul. You don't have to do things that are unauthentic to yourself to be able to get money. So I agree with that. So I feel you. So he don't got to do that. You can get money doing something else.
I'm just saying that all the entertainment and movies and all this stuff, most of them don't do much help for anything. And so that's the thing is entertainment back in the day with theater or whatever, it started out making fun of what was going on in the town, right?
Yeah.
What was
'cause
going on
it's
in the
just-
town, just disguising it
it's-
for a change.
Yeah.
And so most 99% of entertainment is to not change for the better. It's not being made to
I gotta disagree
most
with that,
TV
too.
shows.
I got to disagree with
Dude,
that too.
cable television, if you're on fucking cable television, you even said it. Everything's scripted.
Oh, yeah. I agree. But I got to disagree with it. 99% of it is not to help you. Because, for example, the Oprah Network or whatever, that's just the first thing I thought of. The Discovery Channel, I mean, it's usually not nothing. You know, I mean, just some stuff like that. It's a few things on there that you can
You're right
watch
about
that can
that.
help you out, you know.
Yeah.
But in saying that though, it is more negative than positive, and it's way harder to siphon. And usually, the more positive stuff, you got to find it or search for it, or kind of like food, like anything that's more good for you. You got to go.
So
You got to
so
go
let me
find
ask-
it.
So let me ask you this then. Do you feel like, but basically we all see it, like you said, it's more negative and positive. Why? Because negative is what sells.
Yeah, that's where the money is.
So if that's where the money at, do you think that falls back on us as people and who we are as a person? Like if we are so more intrigued about reading about negative shit than positive shit, do you think that speaks on who we are?
No, because I feel like it's like he said. I guess it's a machine, or it's like
But hear me out.
But
bro.
you have the choice. You have the choice to get out of it, bro. But it's a lot of people that are put into it, that are put into situations that you just see violence.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. But I
So,
still
yes.
think that comes down to like, okay, that may be all we see, or you know, all that is on TV. But the stuff that we feed into or that we pay attention to is wrong. You know, why do we want to like watch somebody get killed? You know, why do we want to like see stuff that is bad? If it's
Because you already been seeing it. It's
bro,
normalized.
I feel you. I
It's
feel you.
normalized.
But I feel like
I think it's because it's normalized.
if it's not being used in an educating way, like, okay, if we
kind of like what they do at driving school, they watch you them videos where you see people like in drunk accidents
like
and you die and
texting and driving. You know, if I see somebody who died from a text message, you know, from texting and driving, I get that. But like, if I'm just merely watching XXX Tentacion dying in a car because he was shot, like, why am I feeding into that? Because I feel like, again, that's a right or wrong thing, and everybody is instilled with right. You know what's right and what's wrong. So again, if we're feeding into the wrong things, don't you think that falls back onto who we are as people? Like you're going against your morals, basically. I feel like
but no. I mean, yes.
I mean,
yeah.
it's a cultural and a society thing. So I think that you can change it, or
America.
reverse it.
Yeah.
So
but it's very I think that it does. It's our fault for feeding into it. But even if we realize it, most people realize it.
mhm.
A lot of people do realize that we're constantly fed bad news, negative stuff. Things are
Information,
very negative.
data.
Yeah.
Bad
People
information.
look at Fox News and think it's what? The number
truth.
one most.
Yeah.
There's some people that think it's the God spoken truth 100%.
Did you see?
There's
Did you see they put a picture of Patti LaBelle, and they said
R.I.P.
Aretha Franklin. Yeah,
And then they was like, we apologize for putting a picture of Patti LaBelle.
like your
Oh
Fox
my
News,
gosh.
like your Fox
It's a news
News.
station,
You mean
yeah.
to tell
The
me
biggest news station.
somebody like, bro, and
Everybody makes mistakes though, but that's hilarious.
no,
that's a
no,
mistake
at
you
that
can't
level, bro,
make. You can't make a mistake. Like
at that level,
Yeah, you can't
like you
make
can
that kind
use
of mistake.
like you're at that level. Fox News, that's a worldwide thing, and you mean to tell me you couldn't use the simplest thing, Google, to get a picture of Aretha Franklin? Like,
That's weird. How do you do that?
how?
To stir up controversy.
And so,
That's the
so
only
again,
reason why
so
you would
again,
do that.
I don't feel
Or
like that
not
was.
caring.
Oh, oops.
Or
My
not caring.
bad.
Not caring either. Just not
Yeah.
caring at all. Just be like, oh, okay, whatever. Just throw a picture up there. The first one you see. Throw the first picture up there. You know what I'm saying? So
No way. I mean, bro, that shit is worth billions and billions and
Because
billions and
All
billions.
publicity is good publicity.
Yeah.
But you're right. But that's one person or a few people, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Just think-
them few 5 people that obviously don't know who Aretha Franklin, and they was like, oh yeah, that's perfect. Put that up there, Tim, or whatever, or whoever they is. It could be anybody. you
Tim.
know. Yeah. I don't know. His first,
Yeah.
shout out to Tim's out there, but that's just the
Yeah.
first name I thought of. But anyway, so these 5 people didn't know who Aretha Franklin was. So it was like, oh yeah.
But I think we do feed into
R.I.P.
it a lot.
Aretha Franklin, by the way. R.I.P. the legend,
The Queen.
Queen.
I don't know why it's so hard for positivity to be
To spread
big.
positivity.
Yeah, I don't
Shout
know.
out to Logic.
Yeah, peace, love, and happiness.
Peace, love, and
You're
positivity.
a real big Logic fan, huh?
Yeah, I told you that was my man's, man. I get down with it. I got down with Logic before he got signed to Def Jam. I
all
was
the
getting down with him. It
mixtapes,
was like
the Sinatra,
Young and
mixtapes.
Infamous. Yeah. Young Sinatra 3, Young and Infamous. That was the jam. And I was like, yo, he's lit. And then it was 2. My bad. Sinatra 2. Young and Broke or something.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
what's Logic's biggest song about?
Suicide.
Yeah, exactly.
What? I mean, but that's a.
What's Uzi's
but
biggest
that's-
song about?
But you can't say that's a negative thing, though, because it's about the preventing suicide. It's not like kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's
Well,
not-
he does. I mean, if for someone who doesn't understand him saying that stuff and then people connect with that in the wrong way.
But I mean, that's any.
I
You
guess
can say that
no,
about
no,
anything,
I'm not
though.
okay.
You know, you can
I
say that
feel
about anything.
I'm being an asshole for shitting on Logic.
I
but
mean, no, but you're trying to give a point
where
about it.
no, it
You're trying to
just
give an angle about it. But I think it's more good than bad because
Yeah.
it's about the intent was good. But of course, people are gonna take it negative. But you're right though. It is the song about suicide. It's not the song that he was actually really trying to rap, like be a real good rapper on. It's the song that pulled an emotional
saying
string.
I don't want to be alive.
Yeah, exactly. Put an emotional string. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
just think it reflects on society. So
Oh, 1,000%.
the fact that Logic's biggest song is about suicide and Logic's fan base is 12 to 28 says a lot about the current state of things and how
I
those
agree.
people feel. And even if it's a positive and it does make them go to the suicide hotline or call it or connect with it, like it just reflects that that's the state that they are in.
Exactly.
that
Okay.
Exactly.
But here,
But
but
that's
here's the thing.
But that's through
Really
a lot
quick,
of
though.
different variables, though, because
Really-
now we're the most anxious generation in history, and we also have
I believe it.
the
But
least attention span. We also have the most stress because of the diet, the food, the stuff that we're open to. 20 years ago, nobody got stressed if your picture got under 100 likes. Nobody got stressed if your phone battery
because
was
you
finna
wasn't
die.
able to, you
Nobody
wasn't
was-
able to share it. Like it
Think
was,
about if
it was
your-
more genuine sharing.
Forget all about all that. How do you feel when your phone battery finna die? How do you feel when you on 2% and you driving and you 20 miles in the middle of nowhere? How do you feel?
Like scared.
Nobody's ever. They didn't feel that way 20 years ago. They was like, shit, we ride, we good. They didn't. You know what I'm saying? Nobody had no. So that's a
20 years
stress.
ago,
That's
No.
a stress that we have
No.
that they never
20
even
years ago.
could imagine. You see what I'm saying? Like
Bro.
that's stress, and that affects your life, your decisions, your body, the chemicals
I don't-
in your body.
Hey,
You know.
I don't know what you talking about. 20 years ago, if my ass is lost, nigga, I'm scared because I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
You used
I
to
done
have to go to the
seen too
gas
many
station and
movies.
ask- Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
seen too many movies where shit can happen, man.
Remember,
Fuck
y'all ever
that.
pulled out a map? Nigga, remember you had to pull out a map?
I feel you, but reading the map, I still be fucking nervous.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. I just
So-
remember going to Atlanta. We had to print out the
MapQuest. Whatever
MapQuest
happened
Yeah,
to
Map-
MapQuest?
They're
Is MapQuest still
yeah,
up?
they're still
GPS?
popping.
Well, I-
Yahoo bought them.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
MapQuest.
you would think MapQuest would have been like its own app. I feel like MapQuest.
Google Maps is like,
Well, Yahoo owns
I'll
them,
take
so
You
that.
see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah.
saying? I feel like
That's
'cause
MapQuest was the
that happens all
original
the time.
gateway. MapQuest was the original gateway to like GPSing, and then GPSs came out. But like, I feel like you said Yahoo bought them, so Yahoo is using what the people that use MapQuest,
Yeah.
which pretty much everybody, and brought them there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but no one be fucking with MapQuest now, bro.
Yeah, it's
I'll
right.
be on my
I feel
Apple
like
Maps.
this is what I think.
Apple
this is-
Maps is trash.
That's
too.
crazy because I
Google
feel like
It is
because I was
trash.
thinking about MapQuest the other day.
Google Maps they're all so trash.
Yeah.
Like for what they're supposed to be.
No, Google Maps is
No,
way
they're
better.
the shit, bro. That's helped out a lot of businesses. Yelp is huge for businesses, bro. I swear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Huge. Because before you had to tell me about a place across town and where it was and how to get there if it was your favorite food
Or the
place.
phone number, or
And now it's just
I want a fucking pasta.
zoom. Yep.
You can get fucking pasta here, 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 and here. And
This
it's
place is really good.
This place
it's
is fire.
expensive.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see the reviews. These motherfuckers suck. And then you can, you know what I'm saying? You can see
Yelp
great
is so
reviews.
Yelp is so vital to it's a
I've used Yelp twice in my whole life.
bro.
I've
Yelp
used it a lot.
people
Never had the app.
companies will or businesses will give you shit for being an avid Yelp reviewer. Like
That's why
a restaurant will be like, "Oh, you know, you've been such a good Yelp reviewer for us. Here's a free dinner and wine tasting for 4," type shit. Or come here and you'll get half price the entire menu for being a good Yelp. Like they give out shit like
So
that.
you saying I've been slacking out on these meals because I ain't got Yelp?
You really
Why ain't y'all
But
too?
it a lot of Yelp reviews are fake, right?
Yeah,
Like
I mean-
hell of them. So it's like it's a double-edged sword. I be fucking up. There's like lag in my headphones, so I feel like I'm talking a little bit slower.
No,
I
it's
can't,
all
like,
good.
It's like feeding back. It's been the whole podcast. Oh yeah, we're a good amount of time into it. We just trying to give them the most content.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying?
And more in depth.
We trying to go into these subjects and dissect, cut, digest,
Any other word with a D
get your
and a
weight
C?
up. You know what I'm saying? Hustle, baby, motivate. I ain't never hesitated. Educated, baby. I'm a motherfucking renegade.
Okay, all right. Well, I felt that. I felt like I just immediately was in a rap battle. You should have seen how he was looking into the windows of my soul. He looked
know what
right
I'm
into my
saying.
soul. He was just like,
All he was missing was the
educated
claps.
renegade.
All he
Yeah.
was like, "Yo, don't get it fucked up."
renegade. Yeah,
you know
I
what
know.
I'm saying?
I had to put my hand on my wallet. I was
You
like,
know,
hold on.
Mean.
Okay, was that
know
you
what I'm
barking? Okay, all right. You should do some voice
All
acting,
right.
bro.
Some DMX.
Yeah. No, you should just do like just effects.
Oh, really?
You should make your own beat with your own. Yup. And then that's a beat right there. Yep, that's a beat right there. And then that'll be a.
Or he could be the animal song for the little.
Did you used to win talent shows with that? We just learned Q's secret talent, G. I did
Sound
not know you
effects.
could do any of that.
Sound
I did
effects.
not know you did any of that, bro.
Oh,
Hell
really?
yeah. You ain't never did that on a stage, or you
Nah,
did it
bro,
on a podcast?
I'm trying to act. I'm gonna be an actor one day. Nah,
You make
You gonna be a
wonderful-
thespian?
I would be.
You would make an amazing horse.
Yeah, if anybody's trying to use my voice for an animated character, let me know.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna start an animated cartoon.
Jeez, Walter, what are you talking about?
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that's
you
what
should definitely.
you know
should
what?
definitely use that.
That's what we need. From now on, we need like a bunch of your sound effects, like.
And then just use it. You should sell all that to a DJ.
But yeah, use Q as drops.
This is DJ Velcro elbows. And just use him in there.
You're now listening to a production of GDQ to One.
Okay. All right. Bow. 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 Okay. That's
All
that
right, it's a
farmhouse
wrap.
rock. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Sneak peek. Next
Yeah,
album.
I felt-
Farm Sounds coming out soon.
I felt at
Volume
home.
1.
I felt that right at home.
You felt that in your soul.
Yeah, that's all we hear is cattle and animals.
Yeah, exactly. Chicken
What's
coops and
going
stuff.
on? Why are you screaming?
Chicken coops and stuff. But what was we talking about? I
All
forgot.
right. We're good.
Go.
We-
So,
anything else?
clearly,
anything else
no.
you boys want to talk about today?
The
Of
book
course. Let's talk about. For first of all, like I said, I didn't know you're good at making Farmville. We getting laid back and shit,
My
we gonna
back's
leave it.
starting to hurt, bro.
That's what
Hella
we're gonna
bad
do.
posture.
No, that's how we gonna do it, bro. We about to get real with it, get personal.
You know what I'm saying?
And everything. You know what I'm saying? So
We here.
yeah. What? How do you feel like you've gotten? Like, what made you feel like this is what you wanted to do? You know, not just with the podcast, but you know, your rapping, your comedy. You know, us doing, you know, like I said, us doing the podcast, but moving to San Diego, going to school for engineering. You know what made it click that this is what you wanted to do?
I woke up and I was like, what the hell am I doing? And then I moved here.
Nice. Great answer. I
Your
don't
turn.
know. When I was young,
You was young.
it was always like science stuff, and then I was always fucking around at school and doing dumb shit at school. But I would always have like good grades, and I would always bug the fuck out of people in class in elementary school. But I would have good grades.
So
And
that
then I
was
went to
your
high
thing?
school, and then it's fucked up. This one dude wrote in my yearbook like, "Oh, I respect you for all the stuff you do outside of school, but you still do really well in school." And like he saying he respects me like running amok around this city, but I still go to and do school like. And so motherfuckers be trying to marginalize me. And so to me, I'm trying to be a renaissance man of everything and try and know as much as I can. And that's how it's kind of always been since I was young is if I'm interested in it, I kind of become obsessed with it in a way. So if I care about something, like it's full 100% in it. So things like I want to do the podcast because I feel like I have something to say. And I mean, you both also have something to say, but so that's what I'm saying is, and I didn't want to ever do it by myself. And I mean, you guys are the perfect people for it. And it's been like that with school. I've always, you know, I wanted to go to school. I wanted to do something. And then I'm lucky to have the opportunity to be able to go and do all that stuff. And so that's what it is. That's how it's always been, I think. And it's been kind of, I want to be a Renaissance man. I want to do as much as I can. in
This
my
was
life.
product placement. Hey, shout out to Powerade.
Shout
for
out
keeping me
Powerade.
hydrated- for keeping me hydrated. That's why I was
Yeah.
sitting up there. But
We
I
still
okay,
waiting
so
on
I'll
that
bring it
check
down.
Folgers.
yeah, we
Gang
still
shit.
waiting on that endorsement from Folgers.
Exactly.
I got some Folgers right now in the thermal.
Yep.
You know,
In
We
keep
drink
me
thermal.
active.
Best
You know what I'm
part
saying?
of
Big
waking
doinks.
up.
Big doinks with the Folgers.
in your cup.
But no, my situation, bro, I was in a real bad situation, real stressed. I was like having like 2 anxiety attacks a day. I was like, dang, what am I doing? I wasn't doing the things to put me in the best position possible that I knew I needed to be in, and I knew I deserved something better. So I knew that, but I couldn't put it into words or put it into like action or knew what to do. So then I got this book in my hands. It was called The Power of Focus. So I read it, and I was like, okay. It took me a while. I just read one chapter twice a week because it was the first. I never read a book before, but I read it when I was donating plasma because I was like, I need some money. So I donate plasma, and then I read this book because it take an hour to do that, and I read. So in 3 months, I read that. Then I got Audible. Listen to this audio book. Used their free trial. I listened to Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. That book came out in 1937, and like majority of millionaires and have listened or read that book. So I listened to it because I never read a book other than the one and the Bible. And I was like, I need to be the next best comedian in the world to be able to make Gary not the 6th most dangerous city and to help my mother who has bipolar schizophrenia. And then I called you and Reggie and I was like, hey bro, I'm finna move. And then I got me another job, and then I worked like 55 hours a week, damn near like 60 hours a week. It was like from 2 to 10, and then from like 10:30 to like when we get out from Brothers 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4:35, 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 4:30 in the morning. So then I did that like every day of the week, and then I did comedy, whenever I could. So any night I wasn't working, I was doing comedy. So I just did that, and I saved all the money and moved out here. Yeah, I've been doing comedy since then. I mean, I've been doing comedy in Indiana too, but like I've been like
Nice.
hitting it since here. Yeah,
Nice. That's a good story.
yeah. I feel like it's crazy story when you're living through it too.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's even crazier when you're looking at it like, damn, this is happening.
Same question. Answer your own.
Answer. I think the reason why I chose to do what I'm doing now was just like, one, I didn't want to be content with what I was doing, living in Muncie, working,
That y'all don't know, I was living in Muncie before I moved here. I didn't say that part.
yeah, I mean, but it's all good because they know, like, I feel like if they know you, they know your story. If they know me, they know my story and how our individual paths crossed. Just like how the reason why you know Q is because me and Reggie came out here for our respective, goals and dreams, But I think, like I said, it was just me. One, it was me not being content with what I was being given, And I think a lot of it, which that brings me to number 2, is that I wanted to inspire and motivate. Like, if I can come from a town of 70,000 people and move all the way across the country.
It's like 65. No, I'm just playing.
Bro, stop disrespecting. But y'all niggas go quit coming to my shit, dog. Like, I don't say shit about Gary. I don't say shit about Roseville.
I say shit about Gary.
You can say
Because it's yours. It's your shit.
Yeah,
Don't talk about my shit. Only I can talk about my
I'll
shit.
talk about
Shout out
it.
to the
I'm just
765. Nigga, you just lived there for like 4 years,
I
man.
ain't talking about it. I lived there for 5 years.
Shit. But no, if if I could come out, move from Muncie, Indiana, and move to San Diego and chase my dreams without any of the shit that I had to deal with back home, and really get a chance to like experience and enjoy growth and whatnot. Like, cause back home, I really feel like you can enjoy, and like what we always say, trust the process and enjoy the journey. I feel like you couldn't do that at home because there's so much negativity, the poverty, the drugs, the crime, the lack of school education, all that kind of shit. Like, so I chose to come out here and show that you can do it, which is why, Walter, you're here. Like, you firsthand experience it yourself, you know what I'm saying? So we all come out here for different reasons. I just want to inspire, which gets me here. That's why I did it. That I get a kick out of inspiring everybody. So
Yeah, I'm the same way.
I want to see everybody succeed. Like,
Yeah.
that's fun. Like, we don't have to just sit here and just only know people for this, and this, and that's it. Everybody should be able to succeed. Like, it doesn't have to be just the rich. You know what I'm saying? So, that's where I'm at. That's what brings me here.
I don't believe none of that. I think you came out here to get some money. No, I'm just playing. I just play.
Money motivated, huh? All the time.
Money.
That's
money,
what's fucked up.
It's not solely money motivated.
Nah, I feel that.
It's not solely money motivated.
No, I'm just
Well,
playing.
here's the thing.
Delaney's.
I didn't move out here with money in mind. I've lost money moving out here. A lot of money. You haven't lost $40,000.
Oh, no, not that.
Yeah, I don't want to hear none of that.
No, not that.
Yeah.
But you gained something with the $40,000 though.
Do you feel like you've gained something that money can't buy?
Dude, hell yeah. Motherfuckers be talking about, oh, college is just a piece of paper, or, oh, the education doesn't mean something. And we were talking about this in the car. Like, that shit means everything to me because that shit taught me how to critically think. It opened my mind up even more. It taught me to
be independent.
It taught me to take more control of my life and realize I have way more control over my life than people want you to believe.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the discipline that come with it. It's the other skills that you learn along with the knowledge, and it's not even about the knowledge. It's just about what you get that's applicable to what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and that goes for any major or anything. Like,
exactly.
The fact that you walk and you go and you go in a class and you get taught by someone who's an expert in something and who has spent a majority of their life studying something, whether it be history. Like, to me, even if I don't use whatever you learn in history class, like, it's an important thing to know. And to stuff like that, even if it seems trivial, is I'm not going to say it's something you should learn, but the fact that I know it makes me a better person.
Exactly. It never hurts you. It just adds on.
Yeah. And so
you can never subtract when you get more knowledge.
And you can go at night to any
Good
class
knowledge.
you want. You can go. And most people have excuses of why they can't go to school. But if you can't go to one class in a semester, bro.
It's not even just school. It's just anything. It's so many people, like, who will be like, oh, I wish I could move to California, or I wish I could move to a better neighborhood. Like, you can. You just choose not to.
Yeah. You have to sacrifice.
When you sacrifice. When you want something, it's just like what E.T. says. When you want something so bad, that you're willing to lose sleep you know, and all that kind of stuff. Only then when you get it. You know, a lot of people don't reach that point, which means they don't really want it. Like, if you really want to move to California, you'll do everything in your power to do it. You know,
Yeah.
you'll figure out a way.
I did. I got that other job at Brothers. I was like, it's a wrap.
Well,
Spent all
bro,
that
like,
money.
For some
I
people,
was-
it doesn't work out, right? Like,
They didn't even know we was home. We was not having a crib when I first moved here.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah,
Niggas didn't know we were
Did all
homeless
that.
last year.
did all that.
it's I hate being told and everybody thinking that they can't do something
Exactly.
because
Projecting their fears onto you.
you're supposed to be I mean, you can't do anything you want. Like, you're not going to be able to like have freaking move shit with your mind. But like, you can do a lot more than you think you can. But everything else says, oh, you're not going to be able to do it. Or just like this hive mindset of, oh, like I see it this way. Okay, San Diego State is one college in California, right? And they have 30,000 students, 30,000 people at one CSU in California. Now they graduate 5, 6, 7,000 people a year. 5,000, we'll say, every year graduates from San Diego State. What's gonna happen, like in 10 years? You know what I'm saying? When everybody, or the majority of people, have graduated, and then you get the people like, yeah, I never took a college class. Like, I never, like, fuck it. Like, the fact that people don't want to learn is weird to me. Do you know what I'm saying? And I've
feel like-
said it before. Imagine
Yeah.
a society where I know that we have a lot of economic problems and a lot of people don't have opportunities. But if you had a society where it was cool to read, like everybody in your elementary school, but no, you grow up like right away, oh no, like this sucks.
Yeah.
Like it becomes a chore instead of
And I feel like that's because it's, I don't know, it might go to the system because it's forced instead of being more like, I don't know, free thinking.
it doesn't even have to be like a college campus or anything, but the fact that people don't want to learn, or they sit and they say, oh, I'm gonna do this, but they won't take the steps to
accomplish it.
to actually learn it, and not just on the surface watch a YouTube video or something. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you read if you read a book but you don't exercise what that book tells you, you didn't learn anything.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Well, you
it's
learned
weird
it,
to
but you
me
didn't apply it.
that education, people don't want to get educated in anything. It doesn't matter if it's art, history, couches, plumbing. Like, people don't. It's weird that a lot of people don't want to learn new things or learn things that they aren't comfortable with.
Exactly. That's what it comes down to. People aren't comfortable with being uncomfortable. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
people are used to just having stuff
Handed
easy
to 'em.
easy or just not having too much resistance or
I see
because to learn you have to stretch.
I
And-
see it a lot in the younger generation. And when I say younger generation, I mean like the little brothers and things.
Yeah.
You know, those that are like 16, 17, 18, 19. And
Even 2021.
yeah, wake your ass up, nigga.
We're at 2021.
Yeah, but they don't want to go out and actually go look for a job, or if they do go look for a job, they're all nonchalant about it, like, "Hey, you guys hiring?" or whatever, and then whatever happens. They don't be like, "Hey, I wanted to know if I could speak to your hiring manager. Hi, my name is Delaney McCallum. Here's my resume. Blah 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 blah." Like, they're not learning to, you know, get better, you know, with everything. So, but I mean, I think that just comes with being content and being lazy and just accepting whatever's in front of you versus going out and searching for different routes.
I feel that. I agree with that.
I just find it
I like
so
this
weird.
topic.
I just find it really
No,
weird
you don't,
that
because
people
you're falling asleep.
Well, I mean, I ain't falling
you're
asleep.
thinking. You're
Yeah.
not participating.
I'm. I ain't falling
but
asleep.
no, it's true.
It's yawning.
It's just weird to me that people love to talk but not take action on what they want to do. Bro, I've heard so many people say, "Oh, I want to do this. I want to do this." And it's not something that's out of their reach. That's actually pretty
Very
easy
feasible.
to do. Yeah, in their life, but just don't do it. And I hear it
bro.
for years.
For a fact,
Shout out
bro.
to Ravi B. He's done that a lot, but I'm not talking about that fool does hella stuff. But I'm talking about he's gonna be like, "Oh, you talking about me, bro?" Like
he about to
that
call
fool
you.
does that. But it's other homies. You feel me? Like this fool. I don't want to out them and shit, but they'll just like people will do shit and say, "Oh, I want to do this. Like I want to go out here," but they end up doing the same shit that they're already doing, and it's hella easy to do what they want to do. Like, don't sit there and tell me for 6-7 years, "Oh, I want to go to school. Oh, I want to go to school," and you can, but you don't.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't want to do shit.
And all you got to do is take the steps to do that. It
You don't wanna do
1,
that?
2, 3.
You don't want to.
I know a lot of people, bro. I know a lot of people like that who say,
Stretching.
"I
man.
want to."
Getting
Oh, I'm
uncomfortable.
gonna do it this day or one day, and I'm like, and here it is.
Tomorrow.
Here it is 4 years later. If I ask you, what progress have you made? You can't give me anything.
That's
know,
because
like,
tomorrow, bro, is a very dangerous word. Tomorrow can turn into forever. Yeah,
or tomorrow it can end.
Yeah, and that's the thing.
Like that alone should motivate you.
That's what I'm saying when I say we don't have time to waste. You know what I'm saying? Like the more I sit on my ass and just dumbfoundedly looking through stuff, and then it doesn't help me in the long run. Like I do it. I do it a lot. Oh, I want to read this, and even reading like me with reading books. Like I have the book. Like I want to read it. I'm interested in it, but I don't do it. Like I'll read like 50 pages, and then
It'll be there.
and I should be doing that instead of looking at Instagram or Snapchat. You know what I'm saying? So,
I barely even use Snapchat anymore.
yeah,
They
they fuck themselves.
I rarely use it. Like
Fuck Snapchat.
When they switched it up,
Yeah,
But
yeah, they tweet.
this fool's done.
I'm done.
He's
What
tired.
does that mean?
Yeah,
Look at this guy.
yeah.
I've been
Always.
tired the whole time. What does that mean?
Boy, if you don't get your... You got a boop quote? We're an hour and a half into this
Of
bitch. We
course
could
I
go
got a
on
boop
for
quote.
fucking 3.
Yeah.
We're going to have a 3-hour special one day.
That's what
Before we
should,
get
bro.
into it, yeah, we'll end with the boop quote. So,
That's
And we'll just
something
say
I want to
everything
do too. I want to do a really long podcast, and like occasionally, like have a section open for as we're going. Random guests come in, sit down, chop it up for a little bit, throughout
Yeah.
the podcast.
that
You
fool
know.
Joe Rogan will do 2 in one day. Wait till we get to that, baby. 6 hours.
Oh yeah, I already
6
know.
hours of talking. You can't be right there, tired.
Of course I
You-
can't.
No, you can't be tired for 6 hours when you're trying to talk to guests. Sorry.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's cute teaching right there.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. That's the cute quote of the day.
Our next batch of guests. are
Our
gonna-
next best, I guess.
We're gonna have we're gonna level the fuck up. So this season, we're season 1.
When we go
we're
back
in
to 2
August.
weeks,
We're gonna go back to 2 weeks. Yeah, every other week a release date, and then we're gonna fuck 2019 up.
I'm about it.
2019, we're renovating.
Yup.
We're coming big. The rest of season 1, just wait on it.
Wait on it.
We're going to be doing cool things.
Wait on
We're going
it.
to keep on working. We're going to change our format a little bit. We're going to get super interesting guests. And thank you to everybody who's been on already.
Shout out to y'all for the great convos. Great.
shout
vibes.
out to the upcoming guests.
Yeah.
We got St. Pablo Meds. Cannabis Chef. He'll be up here. We still got On Key.
Yep.
Coming through. Nino, California. Shout out Nino.
Next week, right?
Yeah. Next week.
Nino, California is next week. Okay.
Shout out some. I say, you got any guests? Who's some ideal guests you want to have come through?
Yeah, I got that one journalist that hopefully I'll hit up one day. I got a few like homies that I want to just get on here and talk shit.
I would say I've already had my homies fall through.
I'm gonna get one or two people to come on here and talk some shit and do the thing and get activated.
I'm gonna have some of my homies come through too.
Rob Stone would be nice. So shout out Rob Stone. Get your ass on here. Hakeem. I think we should really get Hakeem on here.
Hakeem.
That fool, yeah. Like Hakeem was telling me too. Kaylin, this fool, Jody's nice. That fool's been at my crib. That journalist, Abby Martin. I want a scientist on here, bro. I want to get real professional. But this fool's falling asleep.
I'm not falling asleep.
Give us your boob quote, bro.
Yeah, it's a wrap, bro.
give us your boob
Yeah.
quote, man.
Bro, I'm not falling asleep.
Bro, just give us your
I'm about
boob
to start fucking feeding you coffee.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay.
We got Walter's
Since
boob
I'm sitting
quote.
here falling asleep, I guess.
You is, nigga.
I was like, oh. This couch got comfortable. We took the microphones off the thing. I was like, ooh. All right. So, this boob quote is from Amisha Patel. I think I said one of hers before, but I like this one. Life is all about evolution.
Oh, don't give us energy now. Just say it.
What looks like a mistake to others has been a milestone in my life. Even if people betrayed me, even if people misunderstood me or judged me, I'm learned from these incidents. We are human and we make mistakes, but learning from them is what makes the difference. So the reason
Sheesh.
the reason I like that quote a lot is because it talks about learning, and learning about mistakes. I feel like those are two super important things. Like you were saying earlier, people don't want to learn. People are afraid to learn. People are afraid to get out of their comfort zone. And learning is needed in every aspect of your life, not just academically. When we're babies, or when we're toddlers and when our youth, that's when we're the best scientists in the world. Reason being because we ask the most questions. And what happens the older you get, experience, social norms, fear, different things that happen to you, they take you away from that childlike nature. That childlike nature of asking questions. Because when you were young, if you ask too many questions, or in certain situations, it's like, just because that is what it is, or because I said so, or because that's just how it's always been. Like things are traditional or whatever. So, we're almost like, I ain't gonna say forced, but we're almost taught to only want to learn about a certain amount of thing. So we're taught that learning, sitting down in a classroom, being forced to read a book, not taken away from school or college or anything, but we're taught that that's the only way to learn, when learning is everything in life. It's everything in experience. It's doing the same thing over and over. You learn. Talking to people, you learn from different cultures and different areas. That's learning. And
different perspectives too.
Exactly. So you have to get a hunger for learning to be able to become a master of skill, or master of life, or a master of whatever you want to indulge in your passion. You have to get a hunger for learning. But you don't get that until, I believe, that you don't get that until you find what's really interesting to you, until you find what clicks. Because I can give you a book on math and you like, this is stupid. I hate this. What is this? But if somebody loves math and I give them a book on math, they like, yo, I've always wanted this. How did you know that this? You know what I'm saying? So it's all about finding what your passion is about learning. And that's the boob quote.
hits the bell alert, yo.
Boop.
Boo.
On that note,
boopity.
activated episode 20.
Activated
Your
21.
boy GDQ to win.
Hey.
Real Walter Ford falling asleep.
Hey, y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Mac2301. Hey, make sure you follow us all on Instagram. You know, again, Mac2301, 6side MMA.
Yay.
Real Walter
Sheesh.
Ford.
Sheesh.
G
Sheesh.
D
Sheesh.
Q,
Sheesh.
the motherfucking one.
Sheesh.
That's
Hey,
a funny
we-
ad lib.
I'm telling you, bro. Hey, that's what we need. We need your ad libs and sound effects for the podcast now.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna have an intro song one day.
Sheesh. Hey, we the Activated Podcast, man. We love y'all. Reggie forever. We
gone.
Boo.
You're now tuned into a production by GDQ.